This is really a story of people jumping tracks. They're jumping tracks from the civilian life to the military life. And sometimes the dollars and the salaries don't quite equate.
Mike Kelly has been a columnist and reporter for the Bergen Record newspaper for nearly 20 years. This year, he's been covering the massive call-up of the New Jersey National Guard and its effect on soldiers' families.
The fact that we're fighting a war is hard enough. You think about the fact that the families of soldiers who are left behind have to go to a food pantry to get enough food to put on the table. That in and of itself is a bit of an American tragedy.
Kelly points out that the economics of National Guard service cut both ways. Some soldiers do suffer financially, but others end up doing better. He says many of the soldiers he's met were drawn to the Guard by the promise of free college tuition or by healthy signing bonus, which can be $20,000 for some enlistees. But he's also picked up a third reason people join.
There are people here who want to jump out of the ordinariness of their lives. They want to serve. They want to do something more than what they're doing in their lives right now. There's one guy who's a senior accountant. He's 38 years old. He's a senior accountant at a major engineering firm right here in Bergen County. It's interesting why he joined the Guard. He had some bills to pay off. But he also told me, he says, you know, I want to do something bigger. I want to have an effect on people's lives that goes far beyond my job and my family.
Kelly's reporting has also touched on a larger political issue playing out across the country. As the Pentagon has turned to state Guard units to fight abroad, they're no longer available for their primary missions here at home.
When disaster is in the air, you can count on things getting rough. And you can count on the Army National Guard. Often the Guard is first on the scene, saving lives and restoring hope. So if you've ever wished you could help, you can.
When those National Guard soldiers get shipped off to Iraq or Afghanistan, state governors know they're left short-handed if an emergency strikes the home front. Many governors, including New Jersey's John Corzine, have publicly protested sending so many Guard soldiers overseas. Quote, "The fact that we continue to have the kind of overuse of our National Guard is just a mistake. I think it is undermining the basic purpose of the National Guard, which is to protect local and state elements."
Governor Corzine has said that he's concerned that they're leaving a kind of hole in the state safety net, that if there is a hurricane or there's a major blizzard or there's a major flood, that he won't have 2,800 soldiers to call on, that those 2,800 soldiers will be over in Iraq. There's also concern on the part of some police departments that they may be strapped for cops because too many of them have been called to service in the National Guard. And I think for many local officials and governors and others, not only in New Jersey but around the country, they have to start asking this question: how do we pull together this safety net back home when we call upon the Guard to go overseas and basically act as an extension of the regular Army?